You touched on something really very interesting. So I want to ask you this. You are now penetrated into the secular world,
Yes.
and you're playing in the secular world.
Yes.
How did your parents feel, or the transition? I mean, you're coming from a house where you said church is Monday to Sunday.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
You live and breathe the Bible.
Yes.
And your parents, both of them are pastors. You've been playing in the churches, many ministries that you've been playing, going and playing. And you are known, everybody knows you that, Ashley is the Pastor Kupaza's son.
Yeah.
And now you're penetrating into the secular world. How was that for your parents? How did they feel about it? As well as how do you feel about it yourself?
Yeah, so we'll start off with how I felt about it first of all, and then we'll go into my parents' one.
Your parents, yeah.
So how I felt about it, I love music, do you understand? I love music, and one of the things that I first mentioned to you is like, I grew up listening to my Cheso. My Cheso is not a gospel artist, you understand?
Okay.
So I'm a lover of music first of all. Doesn't matter whether it's rock, country, R&B, gospel, hip hop, whatever it is, I love music. And if I identify with the music, that's just it. That's the most important thing for me. So for me, I didn't see it being an issue.
Okay.
I didn't see, because I already listened to secular music already. So what's playing gonna make a difference? That was my thought process. My parents, I would say from my dad's side, he's like, my dad's the first thing that he always says about anything is like, pray about it. Do you understand? When we pray about it, if you're okay with that, go ahead with it. My mom, at first, she was definitely not for it. Like,
She was not for it.
Yeah, my mom is like, my mom is she's very traditional in a sense, and like she loves things in a certain way. She's very organized. Do you understand? So she was like, perception is everything. You understand? You're going to be playing in church, and the next thing people are seeing you playing for a secular artist where people are doing whatever they do. Exactly.
And then you've been playing for Tekshua. Now you're going to be playing for
Yes, and then she's like,
dancing brodel there, dancing brodel there. What is happening?
And they're like, you can't be dancing for Jesus and dancing in the
Does not mix.
So, but my dad was like, my dad was very supportive, which made it easier. Like my dad, as soon as we had because we had conversed about it, and he just somebody that's just supported what I wanted to do musically, and he just supported the direction that I wanted to take my music. You understand? So it made it easier to take whatever the world had to say about me doing it, because there was I would get inboxes in my message, like, my son, we saw you playing for Toki Vibes. Is everything okay? You understand?
Really? So people are coming to your inbox?
Because you understand, I'm a pastor's son.
And they were thinking maybe you've gone astray.
Yeah, so
you are lost. You need deliverance. You need to get baptized.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, one lady turned around and said, I'm praying for you. I'm praying
for you. You need Jesus.
I'm praying you come back home. And I was like, I'm still going to church. Nothing's changed. Do you understand? Like I just love music, and I love playing music, and this is just something that I'm passionate about.
And I think the fact that you now had your dad was already on your side. Mom, it took her a little while, but she came around it.
Yeah.
I think dad had a word with mom, and then they both came around. Came around to it. So you now had your strongest support network, because you said your dad is your go-to person.
Yes.
So you had a strong support from your parents and their approval, and there was nothing else that was gonna hinder or stop you or deter you.
Yeah, so ultimately, the people that have a massive influence in how I feel and how I react and just how my life goes on are my inner circle, my family, my parents, do you understand? And my siblings, obviously. So if they turn around and say, go for it, go get the world, regardless of what the world thinks about me getting it, like I'm gonna go and get it.